Well, good morning. I'm Lindsay. I am going to share with you a what I eat in a day video on a low carb keto way of life. This could also be somewhat trim healthy mama friendly if you follow that way of eating. I am on my third cup of coffee. I filmed my first cup of coffee, forgot to film the second one, got caught up in the getting ready of the day, doing all the things that one does in the morning to manage children. But this cup of coffee and my second cup of coffee were all identical to my first, just the tiniest little bit of cream, probably about a tablespoon, maybe a touch less, and just some brewed coffee. We've been drinking the Folgers 1850 coffee here lately, and I kind of like it. Here in Ohio, it seems borderline impossible, at least where we are, to get Caribou coffee. Walmart completely wiped it off their shelves. It no longer has a place here in our Walmarts. I have not gone to Target to see if they have it. I should probably do that. And I think Kroger might have it, but honestly, Caribou is probably one of my absolute favorites. I find Caribou to be superior to like the Starbucks and the Dunkin' and all the other things. So anyway, the Folgers 1850 blend is that's not bad. I want to kind of sit down and talk about sort of a mental shift that I'm making. I feel as though I have been off my game, and I know a lot of that has to do with the state of current affairs in the world, and I'm tired of allowing myself to fall into victim mentality. I think I might just do a dedicated video talking about what my plan is for this season and moving forward, because honestly, I stepped on the scale yesterday morning and I was flabbergasted at what I saw. Flabbergasted. Anyway, so that's that. Today, I'm going to be doing an egg fast breakfast, an egg fast lunch, and then doing regular keto dinner. I'm not sure if we're going to do sloppy joes tonight or if I'm going to do keto or chicken a la keto that I have a recipe on. I have recipes on both of those actually. I'm just going to kind of feel out what the family is feeling for dinner and do that. I kind of have a game plan for this week for dinners. And I really want to hone in on doing an egg fast breakfast and lunch, because usually morning and lunchtime, I'm in the thick of focusing more on homeschooling and managing household tasks and children and things like that. And I feel like I have more freedom to think about dinners than I do about breakfast and lunch. So all of that said, that's where we're going to start. I'm going to go cook me some breakfast.
Take it easy, day by day, oh that's what we do. Watching people all stressed out, running through their lives, a game they play, 1,000 miles of sadness. I can be with you wherever, stay at home.
Alrighty, so 8:23 just turned, and this is 3 eggs that I fried up here in my little skillet and about a tablespoon of butter. I've got some of my homemade mayo. I do have a video for that. And then some Cholula. I'm going no cheese, and I'm going to continue working on that third cup of coffee, and I'm going to be wiping my counters. Gross. Okay, it is 9:45 right now, and I've kind of got a little bit of nausea happening right now. Normally I would, do I have dirt on we've been messing around with the hoses outside. Normally I would just eat more food, because typically when I feel nauseated, it means I'm hungry. But I've also recognized that I have been pretty lackluster at my consumption of water and hydrating beverages, and I have had 8 ounces of water so far today whenever I took some supplements. I like to take a B vitamin, I like to take zinc, in the morning. So anyway, I am going to start in on my water for the day. I actually think I'm gonna just do some Keto Aid. I do have a video showing you how I do that. It's so basic. I'm gonna go mix that up. All right, so I've got some lime juice. I've got some apple cider vinegar. I like the Bragg's. I have tried the organic Great Value brand as well. That one's pretty tasty, works out pretty well. I've got some pink salt, a little bit of water and ice. I eyeball this for the most part. And I am feeling a little bit of sweetness, so I'm going to put about 3 drops of liquid stevia. Topped it off with a little more water. Oh, refreshing.
Don't you worry about tomorrow. Let's stay up until the morning light. Let the sun take care of your sorrow. And I promise the kids will be alright. 'Cause we don't want them all stressed out, running for their lives, a game they play, 1,000 miles of sadness. I can be with you wherever, staying at home or in a foreign land. I can stay like this forever, 'cause I got the world in my hand. Yes, I got the world in my hand. I got the world in my hand. Yes, I got the world in my hand.
Alrighty, it is lunchtime. I am super hungry. It is almost 1 p.m. and here I have 3 eggs. I scrambled them. I was going to do an omelet, sort of Jacques Pepin style, and whenever I flipped it, it folded over on itself, and there was no peeling it apart. It was just going to be what it was going to be. So my cheese is some of the Sargento's pepper jack cheese. 2 slices of that, so well within the allotment for 1 ounce of cheese per egg. That's probably closer to only 1.5 ounces instead of 3, which is fantastic. Some more homemade mayonnaise, some more Cholula. It's the best. So it's kind of like an inverted omelet, and I'm excited to go eat this. Okay, 2 o'clock. Girls are off to quiet time. Jared is working on our front porch, resurfacing that, and I am going to sit down for a little bit and read and whatnot. I have about 1 tablespoon of cream, heavy cream in there, and I'm going to use a K-Cup from Sam's, the Members Mark Dark Roast, personal favorite. Make sure you put your cup under there, Lindsay. Cannot express to you how many times I have made the dummy move of forgetting to put my cup until it already starts brewing. It's kind of a thing for me. Anyway, I'm gonna have this cup of coffee. I am trying to be a little bit more judicious with the number of cups of coffee I drink in a day, but I think the first step is just mindfulness, right? So I'm being mindful of the fact that this is coffee number 4, but it should be the last. Maybe, hopefully, possibly. Yeah.
Yes, I got the world in my hand. Yes, I got the world in my hand.
All right, it is 5 o'clock and I'm going to make Sloppy Joes for dinner. I do have a video showing you how I do this. And then back here, right there, I have our low carb, keto friendly buns, like rolls. I have done a video on those too. I don't think I can link all of those in iCards. So I will try to remember to put all of these videos down in my description box. So if you're interested in those recipes, you can find those a little more easily. But that's what we're gonna have for dinner. I haven't decided on a side dish just yet. Probably probably some rice for the girls and some kind of, maybe I'll do like some roasted vegetables. I don't know. We shall see. All right, dinner is all plated up. It's about 5:45, and so we have Jared, Lauren, Caitlin, and Molly. And then here's what I'm gonna eat. I have 1.5 of my keto rolls, buns, whatever. And I'm gonna do this open sandwich, open face style with Sloppy Joe mixture on top, a whole bunch of some air fried radishes with a little bit of olive oil, some salt and pepper. And then we also have spring mix at the table that we will make into salads, and the ever-present veggie box. We'll probably polish that off. And yeah, the girls get to have rice. Lauren's is this way. She's got the other half of that one roll that I have, and I just mixed hers with the rice, her meat mixture, just so it's easier for her. These turned out a little tough this time, so it's a little harder for her to eat something that's loose in these sandwich buns if it's like a little bit tougher. So anyway, that's what we have going on for dinner tonight.
Put out the chimichangas!
Okay, it is 8 o'clock. Jared's gonna work on putting the girls to bed, and I'm going to have some hot chocolate. So all I did was put a cup of almond milk into this mug. I popped it in the microwave to heat it up, and then I put it into my little mix-it blender thing. I've got it drying over there on the drying mat. I did a squeeze of some MCT oil, and I did a half serving of the chocolate whey protein from Trim Healthy Mama. Honest to goodness, that is my absolute favorite. I have not tried a better whey protein that is like flavored than the Trim Healthy Mama ones. They're chocolate and they're strawberry, hands down the best. But so it wasn't quite hot enough, so I popped it in the microwave, and it almost like completely bubbled over. It like, because it's whey protein, it kind of poofs up, and in the microwave it can really kind of do its thing, which is why protein powder is really good in mug cakes, because it kind of gives it a lot of volume, and it rises really well. So it did that, and I had to panic and pull it out of the microwave before it made a giant mess. So anyway, that's what I ate today on a low-carb keto lifestyle. I really appreciate you coming along with me. If you are new here, I would love for you to subscribe, and I hope to see you in my next video.